Right, joining me on the Midday News to discuss the airlines and aviation sector in 2019 is an aviation expert, Ayo Ojuri. It's good to have you, John.
It's always a pleasure. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year, really. All right, let's look at the aviation sector in Nigeria 2018. How would you rate or assess, if you have to put it based on percentage, how would you say the sector has performed?
I'd rather not put everything in a box. I'll actually segmentalize it and say safety was high up there because you had most of the airlines on the IOSA registry, which actually improved the safety records, increased the safety culture. Security was high up there because obviously the first quarter of 2018, we had issues with cargo holds being opened, especially in Lagos. There was actually a remedial action with the CCTV cameras being installed, as well as you had the response team that curtailed it. However, we saw the FAA certification being renewed. That was a plus. We had the opening of 2 airports, like it was reported. However, it was the opening, just the commissioning. Those airports are not yet operational, which actually is the next step, which would actually help facilitate passenger processing, which would help facilitate, improve security at the airports and as well as passenger experience.
All right, but would you say 2018 has been or was a good year in the aviation industry?
I'll say a fair year because obviously what the measurement performance indicator for me will be the roadmap and the plan that the government had laid down at the beginning of 2018, which is the concessioning of the airports, the implementation of the Nigerian Air Project, the leasing company. None of those projects, which are a huge catalyst to development of the airport system or the aviation system, none of them came to bear. So overall, it was, in my opinion, it was not so much eventful.
All right. One of the events in 2018 that was in the minds and lips of Nigerians is the new national carrier, which was stillborn one way or the other. Now, going into 2019, do you think, this is an election year, do you think is a project that the government would like to bring back on?
Absolutely. The word they used, which is suspending the project, is actually, I think it's just a political word to use. What I believe, I don't see that project coming to seeing the light of the day within the next 5 months of the year. Right. Like you rightly said, electioneering camp activities, as well as the capital required for the investment and startup of an airline is huge. Apart from the capital process, the process as well takes a lot of time, not the 5 months. And you have to be able to embrace and attract competent technical partners and operators, considering the government does not want to invest totally. They just want to own 5% of this airline. So for you to actually attract the volume of capital required for the airline to start up, I don't think that 5 months will be able to do it based on antecedents.
All right. Air Peace signed an agreement with Boeing to get in about 10 new aircraft. What impact would that have in the industry as a whole?
That would actually, that's good news, positive news in the aviation sector. But obviously, it's not just about the airlines or the aircraft. There has to be the infrastructure to be able, the airports, the runways, the navigational aids, to be able to accommodate that number of aircraft.
Do we have that right infrastructure for that?
It's still a challenge.
Okay.
We have the expansion of the airports now. Port Harcourt is not yet operational, like you said. Abuja is not yet operational because at the moment, when you have overcapacity at the airports as we have it, it will be a challenge for turnaround time and optimal operations for the airline. Over and beyond that, there's the aeropolitics of Air Peace with that number of aircraft. They want to expand to the West Coast. They're looking at expanding internationally. Okay. They have aircraft being packed over a few months. So they need to actually get these aircraft in the air because aircrafts on ground don't make money.
Okay. Ayo Ojuri, thank you so much for talking to us right now.
It's always a pleasure.
And we look forward to a great year ahead. 2019 will be a great year.
So, certainly.
Thank you.